Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Now discussing the circles part 8. In this part, మనం discussion చేసుకునే topic is relative positions of these circles. Okay, this is the last part of these circles. For more videos, please subscribe my channel. So here, relative position of the circles. ఇక్కడ మనం two circle మధ్యన relative position మనం discussion చేస్తున్నాం. Here circle equations. Let us consider SC equal to x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0 with center minus g comma minus f and radius under root of g square plus f square minus c. This is the center of the first circle, radius of the first circles. Next, let us consider the second circle. S dash is equal to x square plus y square plus 2g dash x plus 2f dash y plus c dash is equal to 0 with center c2 equal to minus g dash comma minus f dash and r2 equal to under root of g dash square plus f dash square minus c dash. అంటే మన క్వశ్చన్ లో టూ సర్కిల్ ఈక్వేషన్స్ ఉంటాయి. టూ సర్కిల్ కి సెంటర్ c1 c2 ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలి, r1 r2 ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలి. c1 c2 means c1 అంటే center of the first circle, r1 means radius of the first circle, c2 means center of the second circle, r2 means radius of the second circle. Okay, now discussing the relative position of the circles. Now here first position and the first condition, if c1 c2 greater than r1 plus r2 అయితే మన position of the circles ఎలా ఉంటాయి అంటే one circle away from the another circle, one circle away from the another circle అంటే two circle intersect కావు and touch కావు. సో ఇక్కడ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ పాసిబుల్ కామన్ టాంజెంట్స్ ఎన్ని ఉంటాయి అంటే 4 ఉంటాయి. పాసిబుల్ కామన్ టాంజెంట్స్ మీన్స్ ద లైన్ టచెస్ ద బోత్ సర్కిల్స్. ఇక్కడ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ పాసిబుల్ కామన్ టాంజెంట్స్ మనకి 4 ఉంటాయి. హియర్ కండిషన్ ఈజ్ ఇఫ్ c1 c2 గ్రేటర్ దాన్ r1 plus r2. c1 c2 means distance between the center. c1 c2 equal to means distance between the centers. Distance between the centers. Using the 2 points formula, distance under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So మనకి ఇలా ఉంటాయి relative position of the circle. One circle away from the another circle. మనకి ఇక్కడ సేమ్ సైడ్ ఆఫ్ ది సర్కిల్ కి ఉండే టాంజెంట్స్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ డైరెక్ట్ కామన్ టాంజెంట్స్. ఇక్కడ ఆపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్ లో ఉండే టాంజెంట్స్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ ట్రాన్స్వర్స్ కామన్ టాంజెంట్స్. ట్రాన్స్వర్స్ కామన్ టాంజెంట్స్. డైరెక్ట్ కామన్ టాంజెంట్స్ meets the point at point P. At point, let us consider P of x comma y. This point is called external centers of similitude. Internal common tangents intersect at point Q of x comma y. This point is called internal centers of similitude. This is circle 1 with center C1 and radius R1. This is circle 2 with center C2 with radius R2. And here P of x comma y, external point, external centers of similitude, divides the c1 c2 in the ratio r1 is to r2 externally. Okay na, మనకి క్వశ్చన్ లో ఫైండ్ ద ఎక్స్టర్నల్ సెంటర్స్ ఆఫ్ సిమిలిట్యూడ్, ఇంటర్నల్ సెంటర్స్ ఆఫ్ సిమిలిట్యూడ్ అడిగితే so here p of x comma y is the external point and here p of x comma y divides the c1 c2 in the ratio r1 is to r2 externally. Here internal centers of similitude, transverse common tangent, meeting point. So here q of x comma y divides the c1 c2 in the ratio r1 is to r2 internally. Okay na, so ఇక్కడ external centers of similitude, internal centers of similitude formulas మనం ఇక్కడ రాద్దాం. Let s equal to 0 and s dash is equal to 0, two circles, center 1 minus g comma minus f. Let us consider x1 y1, centers 2 minus g dash comma minus f dash. Let us consider x2 y2. Here ratio r1 is to r2. Here external centers of similitude, point of contact. అంటే here external centers of similitude P of x comma y divides the C1 C2 in the ratio R1 is to R2 externally. ఎందుకంటే పాయింట్ అనేది C1 C2కి మనం లైన్ డ్రా చేసుకుంటే ఇక్కడ C1 C2 నుండి మనం లైన్ డ్రా చేస్తే here P of x comma y అనేది ఎక్స్టర్నల్ సిమిలిట్యూడ్ అనేది ఎక్స్టర్నల్ గా ఉంది. ఓకే, సో ఇక్కడ P of x comma y divides the C1 C2 in the ratio R1 is to R2 externally. Then P of x comma y formula అంటే పాయింట్ ఫార్ములా R1 x2 minus R2 x1 by R1 minus R2, R1 y2 minus R2 y1 by R1 minus R2. This is the external centers of similitude point, point of contact. Next, internal centers of similitude. Here let us consider the point Q of x comma y. So here Q of x comma y divides the C1 C2. C1 C2, center of the first circle, center of the second circle, divides the R1 is to R2 internally. Point అనేది C1 C2 కి internal గా ఉంది కాబట్టి so here Q of x comma y divides the C1 C2 in the ratio R1 is to R2 internally. Internal section formula R1 x2 plus R2 x1 by R1 plus R2, R1 y2 plus R2 y1 by R1 plus R2. This is the internal centers of similitudes above the external centers of similitude. Number of possible common tangents 4. ఈ 4 లో మనకి 2 డైరెక్ట్ కామన్ టాంజెంట్స్ ఉంటాయి అండ్ 2 ట్రాన్స్వర్స్ కామన్ టాంజెంట్స్ ఉంటాయి. నెక్స్ట్ సెకండ్ వన్. Here second condition, if C1 C2 equal to R1 plus R2. Here C1 C2 means distance between the two centers. Here satisfy the condition if C1 C2 equal to R1 plus R2. Two circle touch each other externally. Two circle touch each other externally. Here number of possible common tangents are 3. So this is the common tangents. Common tangent formula S minus S dash is equal to 0. మనకి here point of contact అనేది internal గా ఉంటుంది. Here point of contact అనేది internal గా ఉంటుంది. అంటే here center of the first circle, center of the second circle, P divides P of x comma y divides C1 C2 bar in the ratio R1 is to R2. R1 is to R2 internally. So మనకి ఇక్కడ క్వశ్చన్ లో 2 కండిషన్స్ అడుగుతారు. ఫస్ట్ వన్, here satisfy the condition C1 C2 equal to R1 plus R2. తర్వాత find the point of contact. So here satisfying the condition C1 C2 equal to R1 plus R2, two circle touch each other externally. P divides C1 C2 in the ratio R1 is to R2 internally. Internal section formula apply చేసి point అని find out చేయాలి. Next, here common tangent. Here common tangent formula S minus S dash is equal to 0. Two circle మనం subtraction చేస్తే common tangent equation వస్తుంది. Okay, so here find the point అంటే point of contact అంటే two circles external గా టచ్ అవుతున్నాయి కాబట్టి internal section formula అప్లై చేయాలి. P of x comma y equal to R1 x2 plus R2 x1 by R1 plus R2, R1 y2 plus R2 y1 by R1 plus R2. Point find out chesi to find the point of contact. Okay, this is the second condition. So here 3 possible common tangents lo 2 is the direct common tangent, 1 is the transverse common tangent. Okay, this is the second relative position of the circles. Now third one, if modulus of R1 minus R2 less than C1 C2 less than R1 plus R2, then the two circles intersect each other at 2 different points. Two circles intersect each other at 2 different points. Okay, so here number of possible common tangents are 2. These 2 are ఏమొస్తుంది డైరెక్ట్ కామన్ టాంజెంట్స్ వస్తాయి. Okay, so here the line AB bar is called common chord. Common chord. So here equation of the common chord formula s minus s dash is equal to 0. Next, fourth one. If C1 C2 equal to modulus of R1 minus R2, then two circles touch each other internally. Then the two circles touch each other internally and the number of possible common tangents are 1. So ఇక్కడ two circle internal గా టచ్ అయితే here point is the external point ఉంటుంది. Point అనేది external గా ఉంటుంది. For example, this is the C1, this is the C2. So here Q of x comma y divides C1 C2 bar in the ratio R1 is to R2 externally. Internal గా టచ్ అయితే మనకి పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ కాంటాక్ట్ అనేది ఎక్స్టర్నల్ గా ఉంటుంది. సో హియర్ Q of x comma y equal to R1 x2 minus R2 x1 by R1 minus R2 comma R1 y2 minus R2 y1 by R1 minus R2. Here x1 y1 అనేవి center of the first circle, x2 y2 is the point center of the second circle. R1 is to R2 means radius ratio. Okay. So here two circles internal గా టచ్ అయితే పాయింట్ అనేది ఎక్స్టర్నల్ గా ఉంటుంది. So here condition C1 C2 equal to modulus of R1 minus R2. So here number of possible common tangents 1. So equation of the common tangent is s minus s dash is equal to 0. S minus s dash is equal to 0. Next, last one. If C1 C2 less than modulus of R1 minus R2. Here C1 C2 distance between the two centers less than modulus of R1 minus R2, then the one circle entirely inside the other circle. So here number of possible common tangents are 0. ఈ కండిషన్ సాటిస్ఫై అయితే మన possible common tangents అనేవి does not exist. Next, length of the common tangent చూద్దాం ఇక్కడ. So here మనకి here conditions satisfy the conditions C1 C2 greater than R1 plus R2 అయితే number of possible common tangents are 4. Here 2 is the direct common tangents, 2 is the transverse common tangents. So here what is the length of the transverse common tangent? What is the length of the direct common tangents? So here if D is the distance between the centers, and R1, R2 is the radius of the circles. Now here length of the direct common tangents AB bar equal to under root of D square minus R1 minus R2 whole square. This is the length of the direct common tangents under root of B square minus R1 minus R2 whole square. Okay. D means distance between the centers, R1, R2 means radius of the circles. Length of the transverse common tangent CD bar equal to under root of D square minus R1 plus R2 whole square. So these are the relative position of the circle, and second one length of the common tangents. Okay, now here some example problem. So here the example, the circles x square plus y square minus 12x plus 8y plus 8 plus 48 equal 0. Second circle x square plus y square minus 4x plus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. Or ante what your relative position and number of possible common tangents మనం find out చేయాలి. So here given circle, first circle SC equal to x square plus y square minus 12x plus 8y plus 48 equal to 0. Plus 48 equal to 0. Comparing the general equation of the circle, x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. So here x coefficient 2g value minus 12, g value minus 6. Y coefficient 8, 2f value 8, f value 4 and constant value 48. Here center of the first circle minus g comma minus f, 6 comma minus 4 and radius R1 equal to under root of g square plus f square minus c. G square 36, f square and 4 square 16 minus 48 means under root of here 52 minus 48 for root 4 value 2. Radius of the first circle 2. Next, second one. Second circle x square plus y square minus 4x plus 2y minus 4 equals 0. Comparing with the general equation of the circle. Here x coefficient 2g value minus 4, g value minus 2, y coefficient 2 and f value 1, constant value minus 4. Center of the second circle 2 comma minus 1. Radius of the second circle under root of g square plus f square minus c ante 4 plus 1 plus 4 equal to root 9. Root 9 value 3. So here R1 value, R2 value. Next, distance between the centers C1, C2 equal to under root of distance between the centers C1, C2 equal to under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is the point x1 comma y1. This is the point x2 comma y2. So here 6 minus 2 whole square plus minus 4 minus of minus 1 and plus 1 whole square under root of 4 square 16 and minus 4 plus 1 minus 3 whole square 9. So ikkada 16 plus 9 root 25 value 5. This is the C1 C2 value 5. Now check the conditions. మనకి 5 possibility conditions ఉన్నాయి. ఆ conditions ఏ satisfy అవుతుందో check చేద్దాం. So here C1 C2 value 5, R1 value 2, R2 value 3. Now here satisfy the condition C1 C2 equal to R1 plus R2. C1 C2 equal to R1 plus R2. C1 C2 distance is 5 and R1 to R2 3. 2 plus 3 5. And here number of possible common tangents 3 and position means circle means two circles touch each other externally. If the condition C1 C2 equal to R1 plus R2, two circles touch each other externally and number of possible common tangents are 3. Number of possible common tangents are 3. ఈ పార్ట్ తో మనకి సర్కిల్స్ ఆ టాపిక్స్ ఆర్ కంప్లీటెడ్. ఓకే, మనకి 8 పార్ట్స్ ఉన్నాయి. 8 పార్ట్ సర్కిల్స్ లో మనం కాన్సెప్ట్స్ గురించి డిస్కషన్ చేయొచ్చు. ఓకే, ఇంకా ఫర్ మోర్ వీడియోస్ కావాలంటే మీరు సర్కిల్స్ 8 పార్ట్స్ ని వన్ బై వన్ చెక్ చేసుకుంటూ రండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఎవరీవన్. For more videos, please subscribe my channel and share to your friends. Have a nice day. Bye.